friends. Before I started work on this video, I had never seen an Alien movie before. I heard good things about this franchise, but I had never seen them. But then a good friend of mine recommended this first movie to me, and oh my god, it is amazing. Okay, I might as well get my one flaw out of the way. The pacing isn't really all that great, though to be fair, it was 1979, and it is still interesting to see the main characters learning about this organism. Plus, I'm pretty sure that this is the first sci-fi horror movie of its kind, so I can kinda forgive it. Now, what's so great about this movie, you might ask? Everything else. Yes, I did mention that the pacing was really slow, but honestly, I don't really mind too much because the character interactions are great and it is pretty interesting seeing the characters learn about the facehugger. The set designs are phenomenal. They are some of the best I have seen in any film, and it came out in 1979. Even to this day, they hold up wonderfully. And the same reigns true for the special effects on the aliens. Oh my god, they look so real! Both the facehugger and the xenomorph look absolutely amazing, even for 2024 standards. And just remember that this was just made from regular materials and not CGI. I know CGI wasn't really all that readily available or even used all that much in film, but oh my god, that just makes it even more impressive. There's not really all that much music used throughout the film, but when it is used, it is phenomenal. It is absolutely perfect for what they're going for. Eerie and mysterious. And also, all the actors are great, especially Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley. She kills it, especially in the second half of the film. I really don't have that much to say. This movie is fantastic. If you for some reason have never seen this movie before, then please do. It is absolutely phenomenal. I honestly can't really tell if I should give this movie a high 9 or a 10 out of 10. It is that good. Also, Kitty. Now, dear viewer, I bet you're asking, why is there more time in the video left? Well, it's simple. I'm not just covering the first film. Just for fun, I'm also going to cover 2, 3, and Resurrection. Now let's talk about the sequel, Aliens. Unsurprisingly, I love this movie too. Kitty may only be at the beginning of the film, but honestly, I don't really mind because that just means the Kitty survives and doesn't get in danger. Just like the first, the pacing is a bit slow, but to be fair, they are still getting ready to fight the xenomorphs, and the pacing is improved in this one. The story does move at a faster pace. Pretty much everything in this movie is at least a slight improvement from the original. The costumes, the sets, the visual effects on the aliens, the characters, the writing, pretty much everything is an improvement. And I gotta say, this movie in general is an improvement to the original. I really love this one. Please go check it out. Best alien movie so far, but not by too much. And seriously, those mechs are really cool.
Ripley from Alien 3.
Wow, this movie is a huge downgrade. Remember Newt from the previous movie? Well, throw her in the garbage because she's killed off screen. Ellen going back to save her was a huge plot point in that last movie. But no, in this one she's killed before the events of the movie even start. So what was the point of her? And I really did not need to see Newt's dead body in such great detail. Everything done with Newt's body is just really creepy and uncomfortable. Secondly, it's boring. Barely anything happens until the 45-minute mark. The pacing of this movie has really reached an all-time low. When the movie tries to pick up, it's almost halfway over. Also, Ellen Ripley kind of goes through Flanderization here. She's not nearly as smart as she is in the first two movies, and she just feels degraded. It feels like the other characters just treat her as a joke. I hate it. And lastly, this is a personal thing, but if you remember from my Far Cry videos, I really don't like when dogs are killed in media. And yeah, a Rottweiler is brutally murdered on screen, and you see all the blood and guts of the dog, including its rib cage. Yeah, no, I did not enjoy this movie at all. It was actually horrible. This movie is comparable to Lightyear. Don't watch this one, it's absolutely horrible. The alien special effects are still good, I guess. This one is better than the previous, but it's still not very good. Like the previous movie, it's boring. The characters are bland and boring, the story is whatever, so I guess Ellen Ripley is a clone because she died 200 years before the events of this movie. okay. And I guess somehow a new alien boarded this brand new ship that happens to have the clone of Ellen Ripley on it. And I guess there's also a new Queen Xenomorph who teams up with this villain guy who really doesn't really do much in the story, and he's just kind of boring. I like the scene where Ellen Ripley discovers the science experiments. The special effects with the Xenomorphs are cool, and I really like the underwater scene. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I think that's about it. This film was honestly just okay. It was really boring and the writing could have used a bit of work, but at least the special effects are still good and some of the scenes are kind of cool. But I personally wouldn't really recommend it. It's just kind of a whatever movie to me. And yep, that's the first 4 movies. I might possibly check out Prometheus and Alien Covenant, but I'm definitely gonna watch Alien Romulus at some point. But for now, I'll see y'all later. I hope you liked this video.
Get away from her, you. Excuse me? You know, the movie. Tiny girl, ginormous alien. No? Seriously?